Guys, it's your girl on Kate's Diary. I'm back again with another beautiful news from Africa. Guys, we are going to be talking about Burkina Faso and the updates about Burkina Faso. Okay guys, so the president of Burkina Faso thought it wise that, oh my god, let me get into the prison, see the prisoners, what are they doing? So he got in there and saw that most of the time they are just idling around, they didn't have things to do. So he decided that instead of you guys just idling around, why don't you just go to the farm and work, be busy, because you can't go out there, you are prisoners, right? You can't go out there to do anything. So you are going to be gathered and then you are going to be taken to the farm because the country needs food. Shortage of food, there's shortage of food, the country needs food. You yourself prisoners, you need food. So to help yourself, to help the country and help ourselves, to help the country and help yourself, the prisoners, of course, let's go to the farm and work. Do you know what he did? He actually talked with the officers guarding the prisoners. He talked with them, did an arrangement with them, and they looked for a farm where they can work, okay, where prisoners can go there, dig the soil, work, plant, read, harvest, so that each and everyone in the country will have something to eat, and the prisoner themselves, they will not go hungry. They will also have something to eat. You know how when they share food in prison, how they usually fight. Sometimes they don't really prepare the food well. Sometimes there's shortage of food because oh my god, they even have a choice. All right, so there's shortage of food, they eat whatever they bring and so on and so forth. But now the president thought it wise that if you go to the farm and you're able to work, if you're able to work, plant, dig the soil, work the farm, plant it, read it and harvest it, you yourself, prisoners, you have something to eat. You will not go hungry. So he decided, he took the prisoners, they arranged everything, the farm, I talked to the prisoners also. He took them to the farm and allowed them to work, to dig the soil, work the farm, plant. Guys, I think this is actually a good idea because the president thought was that instead of allowing people to be idling around and at the end of the day you're hungry, you don't have something to eat, it's better you guys go and work. And now when you are working, right, you're not just working because okay, you want to have food to eat. You know there are people that will actually be learning how to farm, and some of them might be released. When some of them are released, some of them might thought of that idea, okay, of okay, when we're in prison we're actually working, I learned how to farm, so maybe I can go into farming. I saw the profits of farming, maybe I can go into farming and do my own farming and get something from me. And you see, by what the president did, it has helped them. It has helped them, and it will even make some of them to stop going about committing crimes, because while they learned how to farm while they were in prison, they learned how to farm while they were in prison. Some of them will really make good use of it. Yes, some of them will really make good use of it. So I think this president, he's actually smart. It's a smart move. It's a smart move made by the president. Yes, it's actually a smart move, because I've never heard of this. So many things that I hear happening in Burkina Faso are things that I've never heard. Are actually things that I've never heard happening in some African countries. But I'm happy because it is happening in Africa and it's our continent. So therefore we might also learn, some of our leaders might also learn from him. That's the great news. Since it's happening in Africa and it's our continent, some of our leaders might also learn from it. Yes. So this man has these great ideas that every day I keep looking forward to, like wanting to know what's next. That's always my move. Like, what's next with the president of Burkina Faso? What's next with President Ibrahim Traoré? What's happening with him? Because every time it's from one good news to another, This time around is the prisoners, and I think, and the prisoner, and guys, the prisoners were just so happy. They were excited. They were not angry. They were excited because instead of them, do you know what it means to sit on a spot without moving for days? So they prefer to go to the farms and work. So they were instead happy because they had something that was keeping them occupied, not idling around, not making them to feel bored. And some of you might think that, oh, because I know some people might be thinking that, oh, won't they run away when they take them to the farms? No. Do you know how many officers will be guiding them? All around, they'll be guiding them. It will be very, very difficult for them to escape. Because just what the president is doing is putting smile on their faces. Most of them know that, okay, yes, we committed a crime. So, doing this is a favor to us. And now, if you escape and you get caught, you know, your crime will be worse. Your punishment will be worse. If you escape and you get caught, your punishment will be worse. So their smiles on their face because they kept them occupied. They kept them occupied. And I think some leaders should actually adopt this. Yeah, it's going to really be a great idea. Rather than allowing the prisoner to be idling around doing nothing, okay, fighting in prison and so on and so forth. No. You take them to the farm, let them work. It keeps them busy. And at the end of the day, they're still going to eat from whatever that they are working for. They are going to have enough food. The country is going to have enough food. Alright. Because some people still, because they don't have things to eat, they don't have food to eat. That's it. They don't have food to eat. And even while in prison, they are still committing crimes because they want they want to get that little money and buy something. But by the time enough food is provided to them, it's going to reduce. Some people, it's going to reduce that rate. Some people will stop doing that because they know that in the morning we'll have food, in the afternoon we'll have food, in the evening we'll have food. It will just be like their own schedule. Okay, this day we are going to the farm to work. When they are harvesting, we also harvest. I mean, they are just going to eat like the normal people out there. The only difference is that they don't have that freedom to go wherever they want to go. But now, when you concern food, they are going to eat. Just imagine if they are planting maize, would they have corn meals? If they are planting yam, wouldn't they have porridge yam to eat? Wouldn't they have enough to eat? Of course, they will definitely have enough to eat. So I think this is actually a smart move made by the president, and it's a great milestone that is achieved because that was actually done, and the prisoners were taken out there to the field. They would dig the soil and the work. Okay, so guys, let me get your own comment at the comment section. I think I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm just so excited because of the great things that are happening in Africa. If you haven't watched the last video that I talked about the president of Ghana taking the reporters and citizens to his own farm to show them exactly what he is doing with his own hands, telling them the advantages of farming, you will know why President Ibrahim actually took the prisoners to go and work, so that there will be enough food in the country to eat. Damn. Yes, everybody is seeing now that farming is very, very good. Everybody is seeing, though it's stressful, of course, but nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy, guys. Though it's stressful, but nothing comes easy. But it's a great deal. It's actually a full-time job for some people. All right, so I'm glad that he used this initiative and it actually worked out, and it puts smiles on the prisoners' faces, and it keeps away that idleness from them and make them to be occupied and use their time for something useful. All right, and some of them will be coming out there, like I said, already knowing how to farm, knowing how to grow some crops, and it's going to help them. It's going to help them. Okay guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to join our community by liking, subscribing, sharing, and also stating a comment at the comment section. See you in the next video. Bye bye.